Alright, so I wasn't planning on playing Lies of P this early, but YouTube keeps giving me Lies of P recommendation videos, and I keep watching them, and I keep wanting to play myself instead of watching them. Because watching Souls games isn't, unless it's edited, like, very, like, it's like compressed, yeah, it's just that. Souls games aren't that fun to watch. They're it's better just to play them. It's fun to watch, but only once. I don't really like watching multiple people do their playthroughs because it's boring quite quick. So I'm here going through New Game Plus Plus, so I can get that platinum because it's the last thing that I need. I just need to reject Geppetto's offer. Thing is, I just got the quartz, so sitting at 8 quartz, so I'll be able to get the two upgrades from the Phase 7 immediately, which is good. No, I don't wish to reset the P organ.
Ah, there you are.
I wonder if you grab your weapon, then you go back there. I'm sorry, Sophia, you were speaking. I interrupted you. Can you come back here? No, you cannot. Not yet. I wanted to upgrade the P organ because I think you can upgrade it there. I apologize for cutting you off, Sophia. It is what it is. This time I will let her free, but either way, I'm still technically sacrificing accepting Geppetto's puppet.
Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel. Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Can I work on it over here? Probably not. I can. Yeah, so there's definitely no Phase 8, unfortunately. A Phase 8 for the DLC would go crazy. Even if it were like New Game Plus Plus, like just having it, like getting even more broken, getting even stronger. So I want this. This is broken, and then these two. Especially this one and this one, so I can start putting actual amulets. Or better ones. They're better than the ones that I already have on. And charge, the attack of charge attacks, lowers weapon durability consumption. Many are... Ooh. Probably want to... let's do this first. Special enhances attribute status element recovery, shortens the time. Okay. Complete recovery of guard regained upon guarding the fury attack. Use stamina consumption of dodge when discharged. Let's do this. Charges partially charged during Legion arm attacks. Perfect guard does not consume stamina when a perfect guard. Yeah, that's literally just that's one of the boss amulets in an upgrade. Lower ergo charges Legion upon full cell use. Special grindstone effect duration. Yes, there. I need that. Do I already have the other? Yeah, I do. Okay. Item prices, charges Legion upon full cell use. I probably just want this one. Yeah. Hence charge attack. There's damage of charge attack fatal. I probably want to do this one because I do this a lot. I take damage. Charges fatal during Legion armor attacks. Yeah, or charge Legion when eliminating enemy 30. Charges fatal and perfect guard. Yeah, let's do that. So now I can take this off and put something like U on, which is upon a successful perfect guard, temporarily increase damage inflicted by weapon attack. Put that on, and then The other one I wanted to put on was the one that did a consecutive attacks. Is this one? Yeah, this one. Um, Everybody increases physical damage upon successful attack. Yeah. So these two, this is just passive damage to anything that I want. This is just stamina recovery, kind of standard in these games. And taking less damage is good for me. Since New Game Plus hit pretty hard. Usually the jumps from the New Game Pluses aren't incredibly horrible or incredibly high, but considering there's only up until New Game Plus 4 in this game, then there might be a considerable jump. Yeah, look, it goes up to 3. I think it resets every 3 seconds, so it goes up to 4. Oh yeah, that's more than enough time. um, yeah, it's very good. I checked, so I was missing 2 quartz, and I thought for sure I had the one from the opera house. I was like, I have that one because I was missing 1 Trinity key use, and in my mind I was like, oh yeah, I definitely have the one from. I've definitely opened the one in the opera house, and I checked the Vanini workshop. I checked the church. I checked this spot right here, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm just missing the upper one, the one that I really thought I had. So that was fun. So I don't know if there's +2 items in this game. Obviously, with stuff like the boss amulets, it won't matter. Plus, these other 3 that I have don't even have a +1 version, unless it's a +2 version here. But obviously, I have this one. I bought this one just now. It's the +1 of the one that I had. I put this one on, which is I think it's just the best one overall. Like overall, it's just the best one. In terms of overall like disruption, shock, and break. And then this one, I don't really have much to say about that one. So that counts as 2 hits and even builds up your thing. So after a fatal attack, that should build up 2. Yeah, this is. I'm gonna be able to do more damage. So it's kind of be instead of New Game Plus, I'm basically gonna be New Game Plus gaming here. And besides damage, I'm still gonna take damage, but in terms of damage, I'm gonna do similar damage. Yeah, so there is +2 stuff. Okay, that's good to know. I doubt it's better than this one because nothing was. Not even this thing right here was better than this one. It's 36.49. This is 37.11. This one is just slightly better than this one. So, but for the other for the other stuff, I will definitely be checking which one is best. Unless it's just a new, so unless the phase 6 and 7 of now, the ones that you have now get pushed into what would be 7 and 8, and then there's a 6 in the DLC. That doesn't make you insanely stronger like 7 is makes you a lot stronger, and 6 somewhat makes you stronger compared to the other ones. It does.
This, as we gather air at the Stargate.
Probably could be bigger. For boss souls, I'll probably just end up using them. I already have all the special weapons and all the amulets, and can't equip double amulet or 2 of the same amulet. And although I could technically put 2 of the same boss weapon, like one runs out of durability, so I put on the other one. That is totally fucking unnecessary. So I can either hold on to the boss souls and be greedy or use them. And I'm thinking I'm gonna greed them. I'm just gonna keep them. Either way, with the upgrades for increased ergo upon eliminating an enemy, I already get plenty of ergos. Look, killing that dog, 174. That's a regular dog. Oh, so there's no point. I mean, I guess the only reason I would find it acceptable to do it, since the requirement for souls when leveling up here isn't as bad as it is in FromSoft games, because here it's still pretty cheap to level up. 22,000 and I'm level 201. If I was 200 that's level 201, right? I think it is the heart gear thing. If I was 201 in Elden Ring, it would require 200, like 100 something thousand souls for every level. Probably more. I installed Baldur's Gate. If Ramon hops on later, I want to. We were talking about last night about. We've been talking about playing it since before he got his PS5, because I wanted to replay it because I had fun with it. I was just trash at it. I feel like I messed up in the character creation. Either that or I just had to get like better spells and stuff and explore more and pay more attention. Because I was getting through the game, but like by my teeth, I was barely getting through. I could have switched it to easy, but I don't like doing that. I did it with Horizon. So with Horizon, I do eventually want to go back into it. But like the beginning of the game is super easy, and then I feel like I just had to use more of my resources because I was just holding on to them instead of using them. But for Baldur's Gate, I feel like I could definitely do better. If I had the thing, if I had an upgrade that wouldn't have done any damage. Fucked up. If I check the ground this early,
Destination Hotel Quads. Optimal location for observing the destination.
it probably won't give it to me yet. Right? It's too early. Even if I did get it without the... I think I got it without the Cryptic Vessel, unless I already deciphered it, but I just hadn't... I don't remember. Unless I did have it. Alright. I just wanted to see if I could grab it like that. That is a lot of damage there, buddy. Why didn't you pop up? In the top left, I perfect guarded it and didn't pop up. Why is that? Why is that? I don't know. Why wouldn't it count? I had to uninstall a few games because I have a lot of games on my console right now, and even the ones that I did uninstall kind of hurt to let go. I let go of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. I've had that on my console for months, but I haven't gone back to finish it, and I don't really have any desire to. Maybe after Part 3 comes out, I'll give it a shot again. It was too easy, one, and it was just boring. I was getting really bored playing it, so just didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance.
Um,
Way in. So please, be careful.
And then I got rid of Phasmophobia, which is kind of fine. We haven't been playing it much recently. I haven't been playing it much. We haven't been playing it at all, so that was completely fine to let go of. And then it was the PS4 Elden Ring, or Elden Ring, the PS4 version.
You didn't hear?
That one kind of hurt
Out here alone.
because I still have a run that I started so long ago. It was the Lion's Claw run, and I never finished it. And I'm definitely gonna finish it. But I also had a bunch of space used up on recordings, like Balatro recording, two recordings of Balatro, a recording of Death Stranding, a recording of Monster Hunter, and I still have one of this game. I have to mass upload more like a few videos later, so I can upload that one and get rid of that. Because I do want to get the platinum for the PS4 version. Come on in, we have been waiting. Is it just for one hit? The perfect guard thing? Because it popped up for a second there. It's for one hit. Is that worth it? I think it is. There's something better. But I saw someone there was 20%. This one is apparently 50-50. No. It's 20% whether it triggers or not. This one I think it's 5% per Fable slot. For early game this would be amazing. I feel like this is Conjuring Amulet. Because I feel like it's just one hit, right? If it's just one hit, then I'd rather have the Fable, have two Fable slots at all time Like playing if I were still having if I only had 3, and then late game I could change it because then I'd have 25% bonus on just killing normal enemies, and then I'd have 10% flat if I'm responsible on bosses.
Like you. So you'll have to lie to get inside. You're a special puppet after all.
I don't know. Oh, and I have the black hair. Finishing lies on P on dance pad, Parking Harbor. Whenever I see stuff like that, like dance pads and other stuff, I'm like, why? I mean, it's fun, but... earlier I played some Wilds. I was farming for gems. That was it. I was farming for gems. I didn't get what I needed, but I farmed a little bit there.
I am Sophie. I was Please find.
Yeah, because look, 5,000. That's a decent amount.
Krat is be careful. I'll use my.
I don't know.
Ergo, without and you gather in the foot Gemini as you get more. Ergo is.
Okay, who wants to talk before I go? Eugenie and Antonio.
I think so. If it doesn't,
I've been extremely bored today. I played a Balatro run. I didn't win, but I did finally unlock the pallet. I could have won, but I took a second ectoplasm because I'm like, oh, if I take it, I can get the pallet thing that I've been trying to get. You put on an arm that I didn't want, you stupid. No, just kidding. Stupid arm. Picked up the gold coin fruit and go rescue Geppetto. I don't know how much I'm gonna play. I'll probably play the exact same way with the exact same cuts. Last time, where did I go up to? Actually, no, I probably won't play as much as I did last time. Or who knows? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I've been bored, and I don't want to doom scroll on Instagram. I ended up sleeping super late last night. I should have slept earlier. I was planning on staying up late to play zombies, but I ended up not doing that. So then I think I was just psyched up to stay up, and then I stayed up for no reason. I should have just gone to sleep, but I slept late. And I already played Monster Hunter. Like, I like playing Monster Hunter a lot, but since farming decorations isn't exactly the funnest thing to do, that's why I don't like sitting down for hours doing gem farming. I like doing armor farming because I get stronger, and gem farming you do get stronger, but it's a lot more RNG than hunting a monster and getting its parts. I'd rather get hoed by a monster, not dropping a specific part that I need for an hour, than not even an hour, like 2-3 hours. I'd rather hunt the same monster because I've done that in World a lot. Than in Wilds, I'm trying to get a decoration because I feel like I'm pretty weak because I see other people beating some monsters in 4 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I probably can't do 4 minutes, especially like the Tempered Arc build. I use like the fastest I've done it was 13 minutes, but I'm like, I don't like even if I don't play like super well, I feel like I should still be able to kill them sub 10 minutes, and then I see the damage that they're doing, and they're spamming Crimson Slash when they're in red gauge, and they're doing 100 plus damage. Hold on. And I do like 40. It's like close to 150, and I do a third of that. Hold on. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. So, I haven't eaten yet today. I just got food. But I've been playing for like what, 30 minutes? I'll probably get to Mad Donkey. I want my shit to get cold though. Maybe I can stop here. Yeah, just do that. I just don't like uploading videos that are way too short. Because either way, I already spam a bunch of videos. Most of them don't even get views. So I don't like. I don't like whenever I have to do that. Whenever the stream cuts off, I don't like having to name it point 5 or number 3 of part 2. That shit's annoying. For example, the Balacho run, I had to cut it like that in 2, but only because I didn't stream it. I recorded it. I wasn't planning on recording it either, but the run was so good. It's still my best run. I think it is. I've done E quite a few times after that, but yeah, look, it's only for one hit. Nice. Parrying a gun is satisfying as well. For the Dark Souls thing, I am extremely fucking weak. I am relying on the Drake sword to get through normal enemies, and then pyromancy on the boss, and then I run out of pyromancy. I didn't do enough. So usually on what I did on Elden Ring, So what I did on Elden Ring was before starting my pyromancy run or my miracle run or my mage run, I did one of each. I looked up the best spells and where to get them. And since Elden Ring is open world, it was quite easy to do so. For Demon Souls, when I did my mage, I knew that the sword, the one that you get in the, I forgot what it's called, the one that's already imbued with magic, it's fucking broken. So I knew I had to get that, and then just by themselves, magic just by itself, magic does a lot of damage in Demon Souls. So I knew what I had to do there: get the sword, and then if the magic failed me, the sword won't. But the magic didn't fail me, and neither did the sword. So it was a very easy run. But for Dark Souls, I had absolutely zero idea. I was like, oh, I've heard that pyromancy is broken in Dark Souls. I want to do a pyromancy run. Then, at some other point, I can do a mage and a miracle run. But I fully invested into the pyromancy hand and to do more damage with pyromancies and then ignore physical. But it seems that I should have concentrated on physical first and then on the pyromancy stuff. Because now I'm just weak as hell. I'm up. I'm up to Honor Londo, and I don't really have a real answer as to what I'm gonna do against those two. Uh. So I looked up a video on how to make a pyromancy build, and it seems that I feel to get broken from the start, I have to go to the DLC area and get. I didn't look at the video completely. I just skimmed through it, but I found out that I had to go to the DLC, and I was like, you know what? I could just do that, and I will do that. You know what? I don't want my food to get cold. I'm hungry. It's 6:14, and all I've eaten was a bit of chocolate that I enjoyed, and then an apple. That's all I've eaten. Obviously, I ate breakfast, but even if it's completely short, uh, it's fine. I probably will. So right now it's Sunday, and that's why I was super bored, and I was like, yeah, I'll just do Lies of P. But I'll probably just continue this on next weekend. Because during the week, what I mostly do is just play Monster Hunter, and then the evening just go. The afternoon just go. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll play more. But yeah, maybe we'll hop on more Dark Souls later. Maybe we'll do Baldur's Gate. I don't know. I'm gonna ask him. He isn't even on yet. Who knows?